Good morning, everybody. It's Sister Annabelle, Mother Two-Toes granddaughter. I'm here again because Pastor Todd at One Word Ministry and asked me to come by here and talk to y'all about Juneteenth. I don't know what you know and what you don't know, and I don't care. I'm going to tell you this. Just get ready. Lift every voice and sing till the earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let every sound high as the rolling sea. That liberty didn't do that. Not for everybody. When we look back, I got to tell you about it, because my great grandmother Maddie's mother, Sarah Lee, she did the cakes. But that's not what I'm talking to y'all about today. She told us this, and it's passed down through the generations and everything. Mother Tutal told me, but she's my grandmother, and so I had to check it with Mama. But Mama said, yeah, it was all true. So anyway, there was Emancipation Proclamation, or Emancipation Proclamation. And it was issued in January the 1st, 1863. And some of the slaves, they was told that they was free. Some of them didn't know nothing. That proclamation come out, and they ain't told them slave people didn't tell them nothing. They kept right on working. They worked so hard, and they never got a penny for all that work they done. They picked cotton and backer and all kind of stuff. Well, I ain't gonna bother y'all with all that. But anyway, they didn't tell them in a certain part of this country. I'm gonna tell you about it. So, anyways, they tried to do everything to make slaves. I don't know if you know this or not, but they tried to make slaves bow down and not feel good about themselves no matter what. They always had some mess with them around that in the South and all. It was just a mess in this country. But anyways, they didn't tell them. They was free, and they didn't tell them they was free. And still didn't pay them not a penny. Free or otherwise, you didn't get nothing. Anyway, so I told you about the emancipation, right? Yeah, we talked about that. Okay. So let me see. Where do I start? Let me see. I know. There was news of the Civil War ending. And the slaves, well, some of them, like I told you, they got word of it. And they got their feeling. But none of the slaves in Galveston, Texas, got word of it. Because them slave owners didn't tell them. They kept on working and planting and harvesting cotton and back and all that stuff. And they did that for almost 2 more years. June 19th, 1865. They had, I forgot to tell you, Abraham Lincoln was the president that did that Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 to free people. Abraham, he was real tall. Somebody shot him, though, up there in that booth. Oh, child, I had to come back and tell you about that one time in February. But anyways, where was I? Oh, yeah. That emancipation happened 2 years before this here Juneteenth thing come up. So, the Civil War's over. They get their freedom. Not everybody. Galveston, Texas slaves keep on working. Well, this general, he was a Union general. Because the Union, they wouldn't be played with. Them Confederates couldn't do nothing with them. They whooped them. Thank God they whooped them. Because I tell you, if I'd have been back, Pastor, I don't want Pastor not to invite me back. But anyway, his name was Major General Jordan Granger. He come to Galveston, Texas, and he told them black folks that the end of the Civil War had come. And he told them they was free. He told them about the emancipation thing, and he said, y'all is free. They did a special declaration for them people to let them know, y'all free. Y'all free. So, I sure don't understand why It took Texas another 2 years to let everybody know down there in Galveston. But, God is faithful. And he sent Major Granger down there, and he told it. Them slave owners, I reckon, wanted to keep all that money and that free labor to themselves. They keep them slaves working. But no, it won't fair. It won't fair, y'all. It won't fair. And it was told. You hear me? That man told it. Major Granger, he told on them. Well, child, there was more than 250,000 blacks down there in Galveston who didn't know they not and everything about their freedom. When he told them about it, them 250,000 was more black people that was free to go on and start trying to figure things out without being whipped and beaten. You know how they did back then. But anyways, the big shots, I think they was in charge of not getting that word out to them people too in Texas. Anyways, over time, that there major coming on that June 19th in 1865, people started looking at that date as something wonderful. They meant it for bad, but they turned it. Them black folks say, we're going to make this a celebration. We're going to celebrate our freedom. And they went right on and they called the celebration Juneteenth because it came on June the 19th. You know how we do. We co-mingle stuff. We'll mix it up in a heartbeat. Anyways. Yeah, so it become Juneteenth. And folks were so happy and they celebrate all over the U.S. Not everywhere, though. Some places, in different states other than Texas. They took it up and they started celebrating. And, they told us we were going to have a good time. We're just going to celebrate ourselves. That's what they doing. My great-grandmother said they partied like it was 1999. Imagine that. Back then. Anyway, y'all is lucky up in here in One Word Ministry. I just want to tell you that. Your pastor asked me to stop by here and tell you about this, so I did. Now, the rest is up to y'all. You can feel free to tell your family and friends about it, what I done told you today, so that everybody can start telling everybody, and we can get more people to start celebrating Juneteenth, because some people don't celebrate it. I'm going to be honest with you. For me, the celebrations are a little bit too calm. I like a little bit more fire under my advocacy work, but that's not no